Imagine walking home alone at night, the streets empty and quiet. Then, out of nowhere, a figure appears. Tall, unnaturally thin, with a smile that stretches too wide across his face. He doesn't just follow you, he mimics you, toys with you. This is the chilling tale of the Smiley Man Stalker. If you're watching this in the dark, you might want to turn on a light. Welcome to my channel, where we dive into the real horrors that lurk in the shadows. Hit that like button if you're ready to get creeped out, and subscribe for more true scary stories. Let's begin. It all started in 2013 on Reddit. In the subreddit, Let's No Meet a place where people share encounters with creepy strangers they'd rather not meet again. A user named Blue Title posted a story that sent chills down the spines of thousands. Blue Title, whose real name we'll keep anonymous for privacy, described a night that began like any other. They were walking home from a late shift at work, around 2 a.m., in a quiet suburban neighborhood. The air was cool, the streetlights casting long shadows. Nothing out of the ordinary. At first, as Blue Title turned a corner, they noticed a man standing under a street lamp about 50 feet away. He was tall over 6 feet, maybe closer to 7, dressed in a dark suit that seemed outdated, like something from the 1950s. But what really caught their eye was his face. He was smiling, not a friendly smile, but a wide, toothy grin that didn't reach his eyes. His head was tilted slightly, staring directly at them. Blue Title quickened their pace, trying to ignore him. But then, the man started walking too. Not normally though. He mirrored their steps. When they sped up, he did too. When they slowed, so did he. Blue Title glanced back and saw the man getting closer. His grin never faded. If anything, it grew wider, almost splitting his face. He wasn't running, he was striding with long, deliberate steps, arms swinging loosely at his sides. Panic set in. Blue Title crossed the street, hoping to shake him, but the man followed, dodging imaginary traffic with exaggerated motions, like a mime in a nightmare. It was like he was mocking me, Blue Title wrote. Every move I made, he copied, but with this twisted enthusiasm. Now, here's where it gets truly terrifying. Blue Title decided to confront him. They stopped abruptly and shouted, "What do you want?" The man halted too, still smiling, and raised his hand in a wave that mimicked Blue Title's earlier gesture. No words, just that grin. Blue Title bolted toward home, heart racing, and managed to slam the door shut just as the man reached the edge of their yard. Peeking through the curtains, they saw him standing there, motionless, smiling up at the window for what felt like hours before he finally turned and vanished into the woods nearby. But that wasn't the end. Weeks later, Blue Title started noticing things, footprints outside their window well, narrow ones that didn't match any shoes they knew, strange shadows at night. Then, one evening while watching TV, they glanced out the window, and there he was again. The Smiley Man, pressed against the glass, his face inches away, that impossible grin glowing in the moonlight. Blue Title screamed, grabbed a phone to call the police, but by the time they looked back, he was gone. No trace, no evidence, just the lingering dread. The post went viral, garnering thousands of upvotes and comments. People shared similar stories. One user from Seattle claimed they saw a grinning tall man following them after a concert, mimicking their dance moves from earlier that night. Another from rural England described a figure in the fog outside their cottage, smiling through the window before disappearing. Is this just urban legend bleeding into reality, or something more sinister? Reports of smiley men, or grinning stalkers, date back decades with whispers in folklore from places like Japan. Think of the Kucha Sakana, the slit-mouthed woman who asks if she is pretty before attacking, or even the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland, but twisted into horror. Let's dive deeper into some of these encounters to see if there's a pattern. In 2008, a hiker in the Appalachian Mountains posted on a forum about a tall figure in a suit who followed them for miles, always smiling, never speaking. The hiker said the man's teeth looked too sharp, almost filed. They escaped by running into a ranger station, but the man was gone when help arrived. Fast forward to 2017, a dashcam video from Russia. Grainy and Loris shows a pedestrian being tailed by a lanky silhouette that copies their every stumble. The video cuts off as the driver intervenes, honking wildly. Closer to home, in 2020 during the pandemic lockdowns, a delivery driver in Chicago reported a customer who answered the door with an unnaturally wide smile, mimicking the driver's wave goodbye before slamming the door. But when the driver checked the address later, the house was abandoned. Coincidence, or part of a larger phenomenon? Some theorists link this to the Slender Man mythos, that internet-born entity who stalks and abducts, but the Smiley Man adds a layer of psychological terror. He doesn't just watch, he plays with you, turning your own actions against you. So, what could the Smiley Man be? Theory 1. A deranged individual with a fetish for mimicry. Serial stalkers exist, and some get off on the fear they instill. Remember the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez? He had that creepy grin too. But how does one person appear in so many places over years? Theory 2. Mass hysteria, or creepypasta gone viral. The original post could have inspired copycats, or even hallucinations fueled by sleep deprivation and paranoia. After all, the brain plays tricks in the dark. Theory 3. This one's for the paranormal fans. A supernatural entity, a doppelganger demon that feeds on fear, or a glitch in the Matrix manifesting as a grinning harbinger. Some even tie it to UFO sightings, suggesting alien probes testing human reactions. Whatever it is, the common thread is that grin frozen, predatory, like a mask, hiding something inhuman beneath. Blue Title never saw the Smiley man again after moving away, but they still check their windows at night. If you've had a similar encounter, share it in the comments below. Maybe together we can piece this puzzle. Was it real, or just a story that got under our skin? Thanks for watching this deep dive into the Smiley Man Stalker. If this creeped you out, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more real horror tales. Sweet dreams. Or should I say, keep smiling. See you next time.